So yesterday was my last day at my call center job, my healthcare call center job. It was, honestly, it was a good bittersweet day. Um, the weather was really gross. Driving in, it was gross. Um, telephone pole got hit by a tree, like a tree fell down because it was so snowy and windy. So for over an hour, we didn't have internet access and phones were down. The power was still on. At home here, my parents lost power, but so we got to goof around for over an hour. My boss Jason was just running around the building and making phone calls to our remote employees and was trying to fix stuff up and calling the internet provider and this, that, and the third. Everybody knew it was my last day, so it was kind of like a lot of people were out. Actually, there was barely anybody, so it was just like, the remote employee's got to pick up the slack, and it was just like, oh, good God. So it was kind of a mess, but it's all right. I got my McDonald's breakfast as usual because I love it. Got to have McDonald's again for lunch because I was like, I didn't pack anything, and yeah, ew, my hair's doing a thing. Megan doodled me a little picture because I was doodling people pictures, just kind of like as like a quiet goodbye kind of thing like that, and motivate people. So she doodled me one back, and she kind of copycatted a drawing that I gave her, which was nice. At the end of the day, I heard Erica, she sat behind me. It was her time to go. I had 30 minutes still left. So I heard her stand up. I finished the call that I was on, and I turned around and I said, I knew you were waiting for me. Got up, gave her the biggest squeeze. And then Luz and I closed up, and I was like, hey, I drew this while internet was down. Do you want my gender troll? And it was just like, gender troll, and then I had the picture, and it was like, they stole your gender, want it back, $50 and a ham sandwich. And he was laughing, and he goes, I'm gonna give this to my girlfriend. And I was like, hell yeah, I knew you would get it. And it was just kind of like, whatever. But it was generally a really, really good day. My supervisors, all of them, like supervisors, management, whatever, they all came by at some point and was just like, do you need anything? Are you good? Do you need help packing up at the end of the night? And I was like, I packed up the day before, so not yesterday, but the day before. I packed up majority of my stuff. I just didn't get my pencil box or my tape dispenser, and I said, I'm good, I got everything, but thank you so much, I appreciate it. And they're just like, well, if you ever need anything, let me know. So it was just really, really good. My boss, like the CEO, I'm friends with him, he was just like, well, just so you know, you were always welcome back here. We love the Maldonas, kind of thing like that. So it was nice. So if I ever want to, I could work there again in the future. It's just that the calls were making me so stressed. Like, I was physically ill and crying all the time because of how some of the patients spoke to me, as well as other people. Like, that's just kind of unacceptable. We're helping you schedule your appointments. I understand if you don't want to, and it's your right. Just tell us no. It's fine. You don't have to belittle and scream at us. If you don't want to make an appointment, just tell us no. And then we'll be like, okay, you don't have to. It's per your right, kind of thing like that. Have a good day. End of discussion. We will not call you again. But I don't understand why people need to act out, like act a fool, while we are trying to help you schedule appointments. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know. It's just me. So I'll just be back to being somewhat full-time at Wise. I'm definitely going to have more time to do gaming stuff. Like, I've been putting out content. It's not been the best content that I've wanted, but I'll be able to do more now. I have a really good friend in New York State that I visited. I will be visiting him a lot more, and I'm going to ask him, but I don't think he would say no because he's such a nice guy. So I'll probably start making music soon because he knows everything. I just have lyrics and a voice that I want to get out there. So like combine us, I think it would be a really good team. He's got some shows that he's doing soon, which will be super, super cool. I'm not going to be able to go to a lot of them because he's like going to Dallas and all sorts of places, and I don't have money to travel like that. Also, health stuff. I forgot to update on that. So basically, they didn't see anything in my ultrasounds. They did an external and internal, which sucked. I still have my hospital thingy from it. It's actually like a nice plastic with a clip instead of shitty paper stuff or like a paper pamphlet. But they didn't see anything on my ultrasound except for, I was like, what's that little gray thing? And they're like, that's your uterus. And I was like, then what's the big black ball? And they're like, that's your bladder, because we said you had to have a full bladder. And I was like, oh. I was reading up the notes because usually a nurse or a doctor will write notes and like describe what it is so that way my dumb brain can know what it is. Well, for a while I didn't get results. My mom actually called and said, where the fuck is her ultrasound results? And they're like, oh, it usually takes like 10 plus days. And my mom's like, it has never ever taken that long when I have gotten an ultrasound. Now, just upload the shit. So they uploaded it, didn't put any notes in until like days later. So I was Googling stuff because I was all nervous on my phone because it said that I had follicles on my only remaining ovary, my right ovary. And all that means was that I would probably start my menstrual soon, which I did change birth control. I did tell you guys that I'm no longer on Depo-Provera. I'm on some pill. I don't know the name of it. I don't really care. And for a while I was having really bad nightmares. Like really bad nightmares when I switched. And the occasional cramps in my cooter cat. But, yeah. So it just meant that I was going to start my menstrual soon, which I haven't started at all. And I finished, like, I'll show you. It's right here. I finished my whole first month of my pills. What is the name of this, actually? Setlakin. Oh, yeah, it says it right here. Setlakin. It's probably backwards. I don't know. It has estrogen in it, I believe, because I, like, produce 0 estrogen. But, yeah, I finished my whole first month of it. But, yeah. I'm just reading. It's 15 milligram. I don't get it, but yeah. So, doing that, I'm doing pretty good. I've lost like 9 pounds since doing that. I need to start eating better again because, with having worked at my call center job and Wise, I have just been doing like grab and go type meals. I haven't actually cooked, which sucks because I like cooking and I like what I eat when I cook and I like feeling good, but it was literally per convenience. I would literally just grab and go foods and then work all day, come home, eat whatever, and go to bed. So I was also slacking on chores and just being very depressed. I'm rubbing my eyes because so I don't work today. I don't work until like next week at Wise. So I have plenty of time off. so that way I can kind of transition back into life stuffs. Yeah, you can hear Mark in the back, but yeah, so life is different, but it's good right now. And I just am really grateful for all the things that have been happening. So I will be doing some more gaming stuff soon. I just have to figure out what I want to do. I also need to get back into my art because I haven't done shit with that. But yeah, things are moving on the up and up. And as always, I'm gonna keep you tuned on it. Because I don't got a lot of people to talk to, so I'll just talk to you guys. So it'll be fun. Everything will be good. Hell yeah.